What's one of the worst things you can do when buying real estate? Buying real estate with your emotions or buying real estate based on your feelings. In this video, we're going to talk about why it's important, why we should never buy real estate with our emotions. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Emotions. Emotions, while they make you feel good, and sometimes while emotions make you feel bad, are never grounds for making decisions. Whether that's in life, whether that's in business, whether that's in real estate, especially. You never want to make real estate decisions based on how you're feeling that day. Because how you're feeling that day you can be feeling one way one day and you can feel it different the next day. You always want to make sure that you have your real estate transaction decisions based on sound data. And emotions will never have you in a sound place because, again, they're always all over the place and they're sometimes fleeting. You can feel good one day and bad the next. So, when we're talking about real estate, you always want to make sure you have a sound decision because if you don't make sound decisions in real estate, you're going to find yourself in deals and you're going to find yourself not making money all because you wanted to do a deal just simply based on emotions. Let me tell you this also about emotions. Emotions are one of those things would have you go buy real estate just because somebody else has real estate. Emotions are one of those things where you'll tell yourself, hey, because somebody else has 15 different houses, I should have 15 different houses. But let me tell you this, if you find yourself feeling that way just based on your emotions, I would encourage you to step back from the real estate transaction, step back from dealing in real estate until you can do deals based soundly on the numbers and do deals based soundly on a firm foundation. And let it not be your emotions because your emotions will have you all over the place and they won't have you making good business decisions and you will be ended up frustrated and stressed out in real estate, all because you made one of the worst decisions, and that's buying real estate based on emotions. So let me tell you about this time where I got caught up in an emotional deal and I bought a house just strictly based on emotions. Because I'm the kind of guy that always tries to help people out, I bought a house based on somebody else willing to do what they said that they were going to do. Or I bought a house based on what somebody else said that they were going to be able to do, just because I felt like I needed to help them out. I didn't look solely at the numbers. I didn't look solely at the area in which I bought in. I didn't look solely at the kind of buyer that I was putting in the house. I was just doing it based on how I felt. I was just doing it based on how I could help somebody out. And I'm not saying that you can't help people out from time to time, but what I am saying is fundamentally, when you buy a house and when you're doing real estate transactions, if you ever want to make money and not lose it, you can't do deals based solely on emotions, because what I ended up doing in that transaction, trying to help somebody out and doing it based on my emotions, I ended up having undue stress on me because the individual wasn't able to fulfill their deal. And because they weren't able to fulfill their side of the agreement, I ended up having to shift and adjust in the deal and shift and adjust in how I was going to handle that property, all because I wanted to help somebody out, ultimately doing it based on my decisions. I didn't buy based on the equity in the house. I didn't buy based on the market. I bought based solely on me helping somebody out based on my emotions. And again, I had undue stress put on me, and I ended up being frustrated throughout most of the deal because the person never got qualified, the person never fulfilled their contract obligation, and they ended up having to leave the house and totally leave the deal, and then I was left stuck with the house, which was not necessarily a bad thing. I was able to adjust, but at the end of the day, because I didn't buy right, I was subject to only one or two ways to get out of the deal or get my money out of the deal, simply because I didn't do it solely based on the numbers. And so now I had to adjust for a long-term return versus an immediate return. When I started that deal, I was looking to get an immediate return. They were looking to buy the house and I was looking to sell it to them for a lump sum. And because I didn't get a lump sum, my adjustment caused to not get a lump sum. And now I have to get money over time because I did a deal based on emotions. And for a period of time, I didn't think that I was going to be able to get any money out of the deal. And I thought I was going to have to lose the house altogether. And so, again, because I didn't do the deal based on numbers, I did the deal based on emotions. I ended up again having undue frustration, having stress on my life because I ended up doing the deal based on emotions. Are y'all listening to me? And so, what I would like for y'all to do is to get down in the comments section and let's talk about this area of emotions. Let's talk about why it's not good to buy on emotions because I want to help you out and I want to see you get to the place that you want to get to. I'll see y'all in the next video.
Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content. Peace.